Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. You want to start this shit?
You know what? Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
I will.
Let's do it.
I will.
2GR.
Hey, everyone. It's your boy. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. Spider-Man. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. Onyx.
And it's Rudy. I don't have any moves.
Ka-chow. Can you just imagine Spider-Man swinging everything? Ka-chow. Ka-jam.
Mary Jane.
Ka-chow. Oh, God. His wedding night. Ka-chow. Anyway, hi, guys.
What's up?
Welcome to this week's Weekly Resume,
Oh, yeah.
where we discuss things that happen in the industry. And, oh, boy, we've got a good one today. We're actually going to cover just one topic. And it's a pretty big one. We actually, if you're in our Discord, you'll know that we actually talked about this earlier today. Had a discussion with other Discord members. And yeah, it's in regards to next-gen pricing, potentially.
Yeah.
So according to GamesIndustry.biz, NBA 2K21 is going to be $10 more expensive on Xbox Series X, and the PlayStation 5. So, let's just right off the bat, how do you feel?
It's dumb.
It's pretty
like,
dumb.
It's dumb. Like, I mean, if you aren't part of our Discord, like, I had to leave in the middle of the conversation simply because I had a business meeting. But, like, it's dumb. There are so many things that are happening right now in this generation. Like, the games, they cost... I got Final Fantasy VII for $50 because I pre-ordered it.
Right.
You know, you can buy a game at $50, $60.
Cyberpunk 2077. We're getting it for $50.
$50. But there's still predatory tactics that are still being done by the big AAA publishers that are out there.
Yeah.
And it's just, we were talking about this earlier today.
Right.
I love Smash. Do you love Smash? You better love Smash.
Smash is fantastic.
Smash is an amazing game. But how much did it actually cost me?
Right. Because you think about it, right? So you buy Smash. It's
Right.
$60.
Right.
Now, back in the day, it used to be that you would buy a game and you would have everything that the game was going to come up with.
Yeah.
Now, granted, we live in an era where additional content is pretty normal.
Yeah.
So now we have a season pass for Smash, a fighter's pass.
Yeah.
We had one, and now we are in the second one.
Mm-hmm.
How much did the first one cost you, Rudy?
$25.
And how much did the second one cost you?
$25.
So, if you want the full experience of Smash, at least in terms of characters, because we're not talking about Mii costumes, we're not talking about any of the other
Music,
accessories or anything like that.
licensing, all that.
Just the fighter passes, we're looking at $110.
Yeah.
So the full Super Smash Bros. Ultimate experience is not $60, but $110. Now, how much did the game sell? 18 million copies, I believe it was.
Something like that. I don't know.
It's the best-selling Smash Bros. For sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
I think it's the best-selling fighting game ever, actually. I think it's the I think
Did it beat? Well,
Super Street Fighter
is
or
like,
Street Fighter 2, but that had so many iterations.
Exactly.
Right.
I was just thinking, I was like, technically,
If you count every single version of Street Fighter 2, maybe not.
all like, I don't even know how many.
There's so many.
I don't even know. I have two versions, like on the SNES alone. I have
Exactly.
the regular and turbo, but I digress.
Right. So, but either way, and let's just say, pulling numbers out of my booty, let's just say half of those 18 million people bought the Fighter's Pass, right?
Yeah.
That's 9 million fucking people that spent an extra $50. Bless you, sir. So
thank you.
The reason we bring that up is because there's this, I'm going to quote Jim Sterling a bit. And for those that don't like Jim Sterling, I'm sorry. But there is a little bit of a $60 myth because, as we discussed earlier, games, yeah, $60 is the price you pay to get in. Mm-hmm. But then what if you want everything?
Yeah.
What if you want all the skins? What if you want all the cosmetics?
What if you want all the Pokemon?
Ooh, that's a hot one. That's a spicy one right there.
Caliente.
You remember? Let's take you guys back to Generation 2 of Pokemon. Remember that? Whenever that came out, maybe you don't remember. Maybe you weren't born around that time.
That was a
maybe you
good
were
one.
too young, but we remember because we were the perfect age to play Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
And,
the intended audience of Pokemon.
Oh, we were absolutely were. 20-something years later, we still are kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
But anyway, so when Pokemon Gold and Silver came out,
Great games.
It was obviously a new generation. A whole bunch of new mechanics were added to the game, et cetera, et cetera. But after you beat the 8 gems in Johto and you beat the Johto Elite Four, right?
Yeah.
What happens after that?
A whole new world. Actually, it's not really a whole new world, but still.
A whole old
A whole world.
you got to go to Kanto,
Yeah, which is awesome.
which rest in peace, Mr. Iwata. He actually was the one that was able to do that.
Yeah.
He helped Game Freak crunch those numbers and like coded it.
Code magic happen.
Yeah. So he was able to fit Kanto in there. And that was amazing, right? That blew a lot of people's minds at the time. It was like, holy crap.
Yep.
Yes, Kanto isn't the entire Kanto, but it's almost all of it.
Yeah.
That was awesome. It's almost like a whole new second game after the first game. Post game was incredible in Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
And now in the newest generation, we have Sword and Shield, which not only did it not have all the Pokemon in there for reasons, but
At launch.
at launch, right. Sorry, thank you. But now we're having additional content with new areas added post game. And how much do each of the things cost? Isn't it like $20 each or $15? I forget.
I don't even know, man, because I saw that poo poo caca and I was like, nah.
Yeah, right.
Like, I was just so agitated at the fact that I had to pay extra money to play Pokemon with Pokemon in the game that they originally said couldn't be in the game.
Right.
That's the type of hypocrisy that agitates me about that. And the people that are just like, oh, well, you gotta get, man, shut the fuck up. It's fucking stupid.
We love you, but please.
Come on, man. Come on.
and-
Take your blinders off is all I'm saying.
Just for a second.
Have
like-
an open mind.
Right. It's okay. I've always advocated for this. It is 110% okay to criticize something you love. I think that's the only way you can be a fan.
Yeah.
You're not a real fan if you don't criticize what you love, because how are you a fan?
want it to be as best as it could be.
Correct. And just because Nintendo and the Pokemon Company release a product that is flawed, that is slightly anti-consumer, there's nothing wrong in admitting that. You can still enjoy the game and still say, yeah, this is bullshit. Why can't I play fucking Charizard? I mean, sure you can't play. I don't know.
Now you can with the DLC. But I digress. The whole point in even bringing that up is that the $60 myth is that you pay $60 for a game and things are removed to go ahead and sell you on extra areas, extra content, and everything like that.
Right.
Guys, outside of this channel, outside of everything, I'm in sales. I sell things to people. And you know what's the easiest way to sell something to someone? Is to be like, oh, well, you know, if you go ahead and you upgrade to the next thing, you'll get more stuff. How do you think season passes are sold? How do you it's predatory tactics, and they work. They work in business, they work in marketing, and they work in sales. And a lot of people in general are blind to it. It's psychological marketing, guys.
And it's
That's
not just,
all it
and
is.
it's not even just the season passes. We're
No.
just focusing on that
No,
kind of aspect, right? We're talking about
there's-
post-launch content. But look at friggin' this article quotes NBA 2K21 is the one that's going up, right?
Right.
NBA 2K18, I think, that game had a $60 pack. It was the standard game.
Right.
It had a $99 deluxe edition that
Right.
had more stuff, and it had a $150 deluxe gold legendary edition.
Yeah.
$150 fucking dollars for
Yeah.
a game, and not 10 people bought that.
Oh,
You
over
know a
double
few-
the price, guys. Double the price. Over double
for
the
a
price.
game. You damn well know there are plenty of reasons that people buy this stuff. I know people on our Discord that said they spent more money on the deluxe edition of Final Fantasy VII Remake because they wanted to get the additional content.
Yeah.
When you bought Final Fantasy VII back in 1997, did you have to buy a deluxe edition to play fucking Cactuar? No. Well, Cactuar wasn't in the game, I don't think, but it doesn't matter. Point is, you got all your summons. That's it. You didn't have to pay for an extra copy. Like, I didn't get Cactuar. I didn't get Carbuncle because I didn't buy the deluxe edition. I got Chocobo Chick from pre-ordering.
Oh yeah. I was like, which one did I get? It was Chocobo.
Chocobo Chick.
Yeah.
But the other two, we haven't gotten because we didn't buy the deluxe edition.
Yeah.
Why should content like that be locked? Like, that is some bullshit. Summons, boy. Are you kidding me? Kingdom Hearts 3.
Boy.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, that's another.
They put
the DLC?
Keyblades. No, they put Keyblades on different retailers. If you bought it on
Yeah,
Amazon, you got a
that's true.
specific Keyblade pre-order there.
That's true.
Best Buy, Walmart, I think. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So this idea of the $60 price point being like too little is just ridiculous. It covers it plenty.
And then some.
And even if you think that the profits could be bigger, because they would, at $10 more, the profits would be substantially bigger.
If you sell 10 million copies of a game and you're selling it for $10 more, let's do basic math, everyone.
That's $100 million. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
And where do you think that money's going to go? Do you think the developers are making that money?
Hell no.
Do you think the guy that was crunching away, almost dying of anxiety and no sleep, you think he's like, oh my God, I can't wait for those
Working
amazing
80
bonuses?
hours, 90 hours a week?
That
Come
dude is
on,
not
man.
going to get these bonuses. You know who's going to get it? Fucking Bobby Kotick. Fucking Satan. He's going to get it. So, at the end of the day, we are obviously... I mean, we don't have any control over it,
No,
but we have a
not at all.
voice. And our voice says this is kind of ridiculous. Yes, games are becoming more expensive to make. Production costs are different now than they were 10 years ago. We totally understand that. But then as an industry, you have to look at why that is. Why are these executives making such ludicrous bonuses? Why are layoffs happening? Why is Activision laying off 800 employees, but then, they have record numbers that year?
Yeah.
Does that shit make sense to you? How does that make sense to anyone? No. And then you want to say you want to raise the price up when you get into a game and you don't even have the full experience yet? It's ridiculous.
It's asinine, man. It's ass backwards at the end of the day. Like, that's just the way that I see it. It's like, you can't go ahead and have a CEO that's a multi-billionaire, like, and then have this that's going on. Like, it just, and there are some people that are gonna be like, oh, well, it's just $10, guys. It's not a big deal. Well, dude, I don't know if you guys remember, but when N64 was out, games were like $70, $80 a pop.
Cartridges were very expensive.
Ridiculously expensive.
See, that's partly the reason why the PlayStation did so well during the
Because
generation.
CD-ROMs were so cheap.
Way cheaper, and you could have more space. You had more space. You could put more content on there.
And that's just because PlayStation and Nintendo went their separate ways.
This would have been a different world if they actually collaborated.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
Yeah. But, I digress. The whole idea that I have is that there's other predatory practices that are put into place with loot boxes, DLCs, microtransactions, and things like that make money. And it's just like, it's only a $5 pack. It's only, this much. And then all of a sudden, going back to my Smash reference, I've spent $110 on a game that I was like, $60, sweet, awesome. I'm going to go ahead and buy it right now.
Heck yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's just like, oh, wait, no, I spent $25 here and $25 there.
And then, people will argue you are getting more content. And
yes,
to be fair,
which is true.
We are getting more content. But I guess the counter argument to that is when I bought Super Smash Bros. Brawl, I had all my fighters.
Yeah, that's true.
And that game took like 6-7 years to make because from Melee to Brawl, it was 7 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get it. I get that we live in an era where
I can download a patch.
Exactly. Download a patch and add new content. But we went from just adding new content and having actual expansions to game that were not meant to be in the base game to now taking things away from the base game and adding them later.
Are you talking about Final Fantasy 15?
Let's not even talk about that.
I'm just throwing out examples, guys.
A great example, though.
This is what I'm saying is that like the whole idea that a game needs to be X amount of dollars in order to actually be profitable is asinine. There's other marketing tactics that are put into place, and if you think that going from $59.99 to $69.99 isn't a big deal, it is. And you guys should vote with your dollars. That's the big thing. Like,
this industry doesn't care about you.
No,
these
dude,
companies do not care about you.
They just care about profit. They're stockholders. They just care about profit. I own stock in companies. I care about profit.
He does.
I do. But at the same time, like, I want it to be pro-consumer, not anti-consumer. And this is a very anti-consumer practice. That's it.
Especially when you have all these things like I remember you're good because I remember when you just buy a game and all the cosmetics were there, all the different costumes were there. You didn't have to worry about, man, I want that costume, but I don't want to spend $3 on it or $2 on it or whatever.
Yeah, man.
So it is what it is. Yes, it is a different era nowadays, but that doesn't mean that it's okay.
Yeah,
it used to be different. I used to pay $50 for a game, and I had everything. Metal Gear Solid 2, a very expensive game for its time, cost me $50. Shenmue, the most expensive game of its time, cost me $50. Yes, of course, it did sink Sega, and apparently that's the one that actually cost them to get out of the hardware business. But that's besides the point. They fucked up. They made a lot of decisions that led them to that point.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's where we stand.
Yeah.
You know, let us know if you disagree. Please be respectful.
Yeah.
On our recent video on The Last of Us 2 and user reviews, I found it hilarious. People were telling me to literally shut the fuck up. And telling me that I was an idiot for thinking the game was great, even though I never once said that. So please listen to the conversation. If you're this far, I'm sure you have. We appreciate you. And yeah, just don't, you know, I mean, it's YouTube, it's internet anonymity. People are going to be assholes anyway, but, you know, be respectful. We appreciate the conversation, but we'll appreciate it more if you don't call us blind fools.
Yeah, it's all about having a mature conversation more than anything else.
Correct.
And
we are people.
We're human beings,
just like everyone here.
Just like everyone else. And like, I just want you to take your blinders off.
Please.
And look at the grand picture on things more than anything else.
It took me a while to take my blinders off because I used to defend gaming for anything, man. I used to be a major fanboy.
I remember.
You know, like, I forget when it stopped, but I know, like, you know, because I did own all three consoles for a while. I owned the Xbox, the PlayStation 2, and the GameCube for quite a while. I think I started becoming more of a Nintendo fanboy when the Wii started getting shat on for good reasons, because the Wii, while a successful console, wasn't a successful software pusher. The Switch is actually of a better software pusher, believe it or not.
Well,
like
that's a whole different conversation.
Like Twilight Princess, you know, sold decent on the Wii, but freaking Breath of the Wild, whew. And the Switch has like a third of the Wii console. I mean, no, it's a little bit more. It's a little more. That's like half.
Yeah.
I think. But I digress. I'm not a fanboy anymore. I still am. I still love Nintendo wholeheartedly. I'm a fanboy at heart, but I know when to say, okay, Nintendo, y'all are stupid.
You know when to call bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's put it like that.
Exactly.
Like, you know, when it's just like, I see what you're doing.
We're seasoned in this.
We're viejitos, and if you don't understand what that means, just Google it.
Yeah, viejito.
Oh man, but yeah, dude. Just let us know what you feel, or what you think about all this in the comments. I'll go ahead and I'll link to the article from the GameIndustry.biz in the description below.
And also, we should link to Super Bunny Hop. He did a really, really good video on these companies and how they get away without paying taxes, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
They don't pay any yearly taxes, but they make $30 million bonuses. And that's a lot of fucking money. So yeah, we'll put that on there as well. And I don't even care if you don't like Jim Sterling. His shit is good. Go follow Jim Sterling.
Yeah. Well, we'll link to his video talking about the specific topic. It came out a few years ago, but it's still relevant. Especially in regards to everything that's going on right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, I guess we will see you online soon.
Yeah.
Patrons and YouTube members obviously will get this first. For everybody else that's watching this, sorry. We're recording this on Thursday, July 2nd. 2020. So
you'll see it when you see it.
Yep. Love you like a fat kid loves cake. And I guess we'll see you on the next one.
Later, guys. Deuces. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more and stay up to date, subscribe, hit the little bell, and join our Discord.
If you want to support the channel, please check out our Patreon or hit the join button below. As always, thanks for your support and thanks for watching.